Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Seducer and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. Now welcome to my second ever build video, and this is for the beginner PvE Magicka Templar build. This build is all about keeping your dots up and sustaining a long fight, and allowing you to do some very minor off healing to allies, and enabling you to do very high damage to enemies. So let's start off with our stats. Here we go, we got 38,000 Magicka, 16,000 maximum health, and 9,000 stamina, with 1,400 magic recovery, 155 health recovery, and 565 stamina recovery. 2,109 spell damage with a 45% critical, and 16,000 spell resistance, and 7,000 physical resistance. These are great stats to have. I mean, not great. They are good stats to have in PvE, and may enable you to do normal trials and veteran dungeons with some difficulty, with some degree of difficulty, I should say. The skills. First off on our, I think, Lighting Staff. Yes, Lightning Staff. We have Ritual of Retribution, healing us, giving us minor mending, and dealing some minor damage, and allowing allies to heal themselves. Vampire's Bane, a main Templar dot, guaranteeing a lot of dot damage and immediate damage, and it gives you spell critical when you use it. Puncturing Sweep, of course, every Magicka Templar has to have this. It allows you to heal and enables you to do, it's a very good repeatable move. Purifying Light, so basically when you cast it on an enemy, whenever you do damage to that enemy, it does that damage again. Maximum copy damage is 22,000, and this does some off healing. Inner Light on R1, this is not used, this is just to increase our max magic and increase our spell critical rating. Next we have Thunderous Rage. Ability lasts 2 seconds longer for using Lighting Staff. This is one of the reasons why we are using Lighting Staff on here. Just to increase the duration of Thunderous Rage. A lot of damage, high damage ultimate, and it increases our AoEs. Let me see here if I can find it. Yes, Lighting Staff increases damage on the area of affectability, so that's Ritual and Blockade. Next, get onto the Fire Staff. The Fire Staff, you have Blockade of Fire. You have Burning, and you can use your jabs and your dots and all that stuff. And they take more damage while they have Blockade of Fire on them. Next we have Blazing Spear, which is an AoE, and it assists allies who are Magicka or stamina. So you can throw 2 down and 2 people can use it. Harness Magicka, which just gives us a massive shield and gives us a Magicka back. This is one of our main survival moves. Radiant Oppression, we got to Execute, which is one of the best executes in the game. Deals a lot of damage. Restoring Focus, this gives us physical and spell resistance, and increases our healing received by 8% and reducing the damage taken by 8%. Empowering Sweep, which gives us damage reduction. Next off, we are going into the actual weapons and gear of this. We are using Solitude's Salmon Millet Soup, which gives us max health Magicka, so you want to use a max health max Magicka on this one. To get the maximum health and Magicka possible. You can use this one if you're running low on stamina and you find yourself getting stunned all the time. Our main weapon is our Lightning Staff, Sharpened with a charged enchantment of Julianos. So we have a 3-piece Julianos, so our weapon and our head and shoulders are Julianos. With our Lighting Staff on our main bar with Sharpened. Second is our Infernal Staff of Julianos, which is on our second hand, which is with a Sharpened and increased weapon damage enchantment. So what we do is we do a heavy attack, proc the enchantment, do blockade and our rotation, just to increase the damage of those skills. Of course, Julianos also. Head and shoulders is Julianos to give us the 3-piece benefit when we're using a staff, either one of these staffs, getting the Julianos, maximum Magicka, and spell critical set bonuses. Chest, waist, hands, legs, and feet is Divines with the max Magicka enchantment. All of our clothing is max Magicka with Divines. And our main 5-piece is going to be Seducer. This gives us a lot of sustain for the Mormon patch, which really nerfs sustain. Adds magic recovery, max Magicka, and Magicka recovery, and reduces cost by 8%. This allows us to sustain for a long time. And when you do our heavy attacks with our weapons, we restore a lot of Magicka. 3-piece willpower with 2 spell damage and 1 magic recovery. This gives us just flat stat bonuses to max Magicka and spell damage. And you may be wanting to run a healthy trait on one of the willpower jewelry, just to give us some more extra health to hit that 17k mark. Champion points. We're mostly going to use like Arcanist and Tenacity, just to increase our Magicka restored by heavy attacks and increase our magic recovery. Elfborn and Elemental Expert, those are self-explanatory. Increases critical strikes damage and increases staff damage, basically increases magic damage. 0 into spell penetration, because we already have 5,000 spell penetration no matter what staff we use. Master at Arms increases our damage done with our directed damage attacks, heavy attacks, jabs, all that stuff. I don't think jabs. Yeah, not jabs. Thaumaturge. I don't know how to say that. 40 into that one increases our damage over time effects by 16%. Very good. Enables us to do a lot of damage with Vampire's Bane, all that stuff. You can even switch out Vampire's Bane for Major Entropy if you want to have some more max health and increase your spell damage. So you could go in with jabs or something. 32 in Ironclad to reduce your damage taken. You can split the 3 up into these just to reduce your damage taken. And that please be aware that I am championing 428 and all 428 are active. Even with 300 CP, you are still able to solo normal dungeons. Most normal, like easy normal dungeons, you'll be able to solo. So our flex spots for these, so the places where you can put in another skill if you want to go in. Restoring Focus, you can switch it out for, over here, you can switch it out for Structured Entropy. This gives you spell damage, increases your max health, and it heals you at the same time. And it is a dot. It may seem tempting, but when you're taking a lot of heat, that 8% reduced damage and 8% healing received, and the physical resistance really makes a difference in a fight. Also, in the spot, you can put in Trap Beast to increase your critical damage done, and it does some minor dot damage. You can put that in for some extra critical damage. Since you're already getting a high enough crit, you already have a high enough crit chance, you can increase your critical chance done. Also in that place, you can put in weakness of elements just to debuff them. On our second bar, you can put in Inner Light for Structured Entropy. But you're going to be losing out on a lot of Magicka and a lot of spell critical. That is basically it for my beginner PvE Magicka build, Magicka Templar build. My second one, and I hope this one went a lot better. I feel this one is a lot more better DPS, and is a lot more better than the last build I made. So you can leave your comments in the thoughts below. You can leave your thoughts in the comments below. But if you like the video, please click the like button, and if you like my other videos, please click the subscribe button. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Follow me on Twitter. Otherwise, have a nice day.